Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. For the Raptors, happy to be here in Toronto right now in the midst of a nice homestand.
Here we go. And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And not just for the players, but for the fans. As well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
Now, here's Harper. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's Edwards. And he converts the layup.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got the first points up on the board for the Suns. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And Carroll drains it from beyond the arc.
When you have the triple drive game of Paolo Banchero, you've got to be able to balance that with your range shooting. Knocks down the three there.
Now here's Towns. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Back to Murray. And so they... choose to intentionally foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Dan Carroll with the screen. Pass to Lively. Miller outside. Clock at 4. Lively, no one around him. And the rebound goes to Duncan. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Dunn outside. From outside, off the mark. Here's Toronto now. Miller outside. Back to Banchero. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Well, we know this. Karl Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
Now here's Towns. Duncan in the corner. Sinks the triple.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Pass to Lively. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Harper's shot's good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That's about powerful. Mathurin knows when to score it. Easy dunk.
Nice move. Edwards can't hit. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Mathurin. Back to Miller. Raptors need to get a shot. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Dunn.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Murray. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Banchero. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Suns lead by 5. Now Ivy shoots the 3. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. In the corner, Barrett with it. Back to Murray. Banchero outside. On the wing, Miller. They swipe it. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. VA thanks. Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Defense left Ivy an opening there, and he just takes off for the finish.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
And here are the Suns now. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Banchero. Ivy with it. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game.
R.J. Barrett has the kind of physical abilities to contest shots, and he is aggressive on the defensive end right now. You know, a lot of coaches might let you hear it from taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Ivy. Driving inside.
A burst of speed, and Ivy is by you. Can't blame the D for fouling there.
The Suns have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Banchero outside. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Banchero's got 8 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
The kick out to Harper. Back to Ivy. From deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. The Suns lead by 3.
18. The Suns, 21.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Lively. There's a screen by Washington. And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy two, but a foul called and a trip to the free throw line instead. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto making a change here.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Offside, Beal. Pass to Lively. 5 to shoot. And here's Beal. Right side, Mathurin. This is his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Towns. Lively defending.
Well, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
Mathurin for 3. Rebound by the Suns. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Offensive rebound from deep three-point line. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Lively laying it in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Phoenix. This run now up to 13-2. Towns wide open. And the 3 off target. Beal gets a wide open look. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Come on, this guy's a gifted shooter, and Beal can space the floor with the best of them.
Out to Edwards. Towns from deep three-point range. The long distance 3 is buried. Towns has got 13.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Beal. Pass to Reed. Raptors moving the ball around. Picked by Reed. Mathurin, good.
Yeah, Benedict Mathurin will take and make threes. That is something he loves to do on the floor.
The Raptors getting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Suns leading by 11. And here's Ivy. He has 6. To the wing right side. Edwards inside. That shot missing. Great D that time from Beal. Pass to Reed. Beal with it. And finished off by Beal.
Bradley Beal letting you know there's still an explosive level to his game. Off his feet, easy finish.
Edwards slashing in. Now Towns. Knocks it loose. Beal with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Here's Mathurin. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
What great lift. Mathurin gets off the floor. Mid-range jumper, you bet.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to talk to his guys. Phoenix leading by 7. Duncan inside. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And the dunk by Duncan.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And once the acceleration from Murray hits you, he's gone.
And Phoenix has possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Duncan outside. 5 on the clock. Kessler with the rebound.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Dunn, wide open, and he fires. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Dort. Pass to Miller. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Miller. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 4 this quarter.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Here's Duncan. It's good.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Boy, the ability to get off your feet in that quick a fashion. Paolo Banchero, tough to deal with.
Duncan in the corner. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Raptors have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Personal foul.
And here are the Raptors now, trailing here by 8. Here's Murray. Duncan with some nice D.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Suns. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Suns leading by 8. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, this team relies obviously on Towns for great productivity, and this guy is as reliable offensively as you get.
And the Raptors call time here. And Toronto making a change here. Raptors trailed by 10. Murray surveying the D. Outside Mathurin. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
can see why Mathurin was a top 10 pick, right? When this young man gets going, he is very difficult to stop.
Here's Towns. Puts up a deep three. Miller grabs the miss. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Phoenix leading by 8. Towns the screen. Here he goes.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Miller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Guys, you know this. Brandon Miller plays the game with a high level of intelligence, and at 6'9", that length, not a bad addition to that.
And he's good on the second. Now here's Edwards. 7 points in the game. Here's Towns with the drive. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Towns for 3. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter, doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Here's Miller, and it's Miller with the jam.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Edwards. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Towns. Raptors trailed by 8. It's Miller on the way. 8 points for him. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Kessler. Miller, that's for 2. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Done shots. Good.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Kessler the screen. Outside Mathurin. And it's Miller in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Miller's got 11 points.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Outside, Towns. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Murray up on top. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And it's Murray with the jam.
Incredible. Athleticism from Murray, a combo guard with some serious elevation.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Suns leading by 6. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Raptors on defense. Johnson, a wide open look. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Banchero. To the right side. Outside, George. Back to Lively. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. Outside for George. Back to Banchero. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. In the corner, Ivy with it. No good on the 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Back to Barrett. There's 1:54 left in the 3rd. And Barrett slams it in.
This guy can finish with either hand. What a finish from R.J. Barrett.
And slam dunk by Ivy.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Suns.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
Connects from 3-point range.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Pass to Lively. Kicks it out to Banchero. Outside, George. Takes it inside. And it's George finishing it off.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Jackson has the open look. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
And it's George finishing it off.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Banked in off the glass. He's got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Banchero. 17-foot shot on the way. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Well, this is just excellent work in the mid-range, and you see how comfortable Paolo is taking those opportunities.
Goes back up. And so Phoenix enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Raptors trailed by 12. Murray outside. Pass to Banchero. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can see what he wanted to do there, but that was a tough giveaway.
And I think the intention doesn't always equal the result. Wrong play, wrong time.
The Raptors call timeout. teams changing it up here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During that last break, I heard what the Raptors coach told to his team. Now, I asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Shot clock at 5. The kick out to Towns. Duncan. They get it again. And the foul called. On Brandon Miller. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now Towns. Just 5 to shoot. Kessler with the rebound. Raptors trailed by 12. Here's Miller. Oh, what a dunk!
Out below!
And what an incredible talent Miller is. What a ferocious finish there.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Ivy with it. Duncan in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. And the Suns lead by 13.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Out to Duncan. From downtown. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Kessler the screen. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Driving to the basket. And here's Ivy. The kick out to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. And so